Hey guys, welcome back to my next video. This time we're going to talk about what major you should pick if you want to go into medicine. A lot of people have no idea what you want to do. When I started, I figured that maybe it was just going to be biology, whatever. And then as I was sitting there in orientation, they were like, oh, well, no, you need to pick something more related to medicine, and UCF had a track where you could do biomedical science, which had all the prerequisites for medical school, and I was like, yeah, let's do it. I'm just gonna sign up for this. I just hit the microphone. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I picked a really obvious major. I picked something that was biology, medical related, I thought that was just what you were supposed to do. No one really told me. I'm going to talk to you right now about what major you should pick. And the answer is, drum roll please. I don't have a drum roll sound. I don't know how to do a drum roll. Okay, whatever. Anything you want. You can pick whatever you want. I didn't know this. I would have picked something totally fun, okay? Because you're only in college once. As long as you take the list of prerequisites that med schools require, you can pick whatever major you want. And it turns out med schools really like when you do what you want. They like when you major in music, and they like when you major in art, and they like when you major in like really random things. I mean, you can be a communication major, you can be whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. You don't have to, you know, if you're doing business and you're like, yeah, I just want to do business, and then all of a sudden the light bulb clicks and you're like, hey, I want to do medicine now. You don't have to change your major, just take the classes you need to take and do well in them. Because I found out that when you do stuff that you like, you do better in your classes. So I kind of regret that. I've always really liked the neurology side of medicine, and so I kind of wish that I took more psychology classes than, you know, super, you know, molecular, biological, whatever. I feel really smart now because I know things that a lot of people don't know, and I don't really know how to talk to people sometimes because I feel like I'm just talking about all kinds of crazy science stuff, and they're like, what's going on? And they don't want to talk to me, but whatever. It's just, you just gotta do what you want to do. And I wish someone would have told me that, because I probably wouldn't have majored in biomed. Not that I don't love science, because you have to love science to, you know, really have the passion to do well in your med school classes and stuff, because your first couple classes are biochemistry and, you know, core microbiology science classes. But the truth is, you don't need to have any prior knowledge before you go to med school on those things. Yeah, you have to do good on the MCAT, which you can, you know, you get the book and you learn all the stuff, which is kind of complicated, but it's not, it's hard to explain, and I'll do that in a different video, but you can do whatever you want, and that's the point. They teach you stuff in med school. You're not just going in like, oh, I'm so stupid, I don't know anything, why am I here? I mean, they teach you a lot of information, and if you're a good reader and if you think that you want to be a doctor, you can go into med school without any previous information on molecular biology or whatever and do just fine. Okay? Just fine. There's plenty of non-traditional majors, and that's what they're called. They're called non-traditional majors, and med schools are like, oh, this person's unique and different and not a typical biology student. Except, not always. Obviously, you have to have the grades and the shadowing and all that stuff, but yeah, you can do whatever you want, and I wish I did. So that's my rant for the day. And Cooper's upset too, apparently. Are you upset?